Hey traders, welcome back to our channel. I am Kenya with BK Trading Academy, and in today's video, we're hopping into one of the most powerful tools in a trader's arsenal, and that is the RSI, also known as the Relative Strength Index. So this is an indicator that you can use to help take your trading to a whole nother level if you don't already use it. You may be a new trader trying to figure out which indicators should you use for extra confirmation to get into a trade. The RSI is an excellent one to consider, and I'm going to break it down for you and show you how to use it step by step. So if you are new here, I want to encourage you to subscribe, turn on the notification bell so that you will be notified when we upload videos. And also, if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for watching. We are not going to waste any time. We're going to hop right into it and we're going to get started. So make sure you pause the video where you need to, take notes, and then you're going to go apply this in your trading and let me know how it works. Let's go.
Yeah, I know I got problems and I don't know where to go. I don't want to put the blame on you.
So first things first is we want to understand what is the RSI, and then I'm going to show you how to plot it on your chart. So the RSI is the Relative Strength Index. It is considered a momentum oscillator that just shows you the speed of change in price movements over time. It's a very valuable confluence to have in your trading that shows you high probability opportunities for shorting the market, which means to sell, and also high probability opportunities to go long in the market, which means opportunities to buy. I'm going to show you how to put the RSI on your chart, and then I'm going to break down how it's calculated, which you don't need to know too much of because we want to keep things very, very simple. We don't want to get too technical, but I think it's good information to always know the why behind the what when you are trading, and that you can be a knowledgeable trader and understand what you're doing. So let's go ahead and transition to a chart, and I'm going to show you how to find it and also plot it correctly. So I am on TradingView. In order to get the RSI on your chart, you're simply going to click on indicator. You're going to search RSI and you will see Relative Strength Index appear. Mine's is already starred, so that means that it's already included on my chart. But we're just going to put it there. Once it's on your chart, you can see that I can just click this little eye. I can also click settings, and you'll need to do that because you'll want to change some settings. So I have my period on the 7. Some traders like to use the 9. It's completely up to you. I don't change anything else. You can then go to style and you can change the color of this if you want. You can see all the things that I have checked and what I don't have checked. I don't include the RSI based MA. I just have one line, which is the RSI line, and that's it. One thing I do recommend is that you change the upper band and the lower band. You can have the middle band as well, but you really want the upper band and the lower band to stand out. So to do that, you want to make sure that you go to this little dash line, and you can either have a straight line, a dash line, or a dotted line, and I'm going to show you how that appears on my chart. I then like to have my upper band as the 80 level and my lower band as the 20 level, and I will explain why. So now, after you do that, you're just going to click save as default, and then you're going to have this line. What I want you to notice is this RSI line here at the bottom is basically comparing the magnitude of recent gains and losses over a specified period of time. So notice that we are now in 2024, and I can go all the way back on my chart, and you can see how the RSI has moved since back in late November of 2023. And this is really just measuring the speed and change of price movement. So the whole formula here is that you want to look at the value that ranges from 0 to 100. So if I kind of toggle this to the right, you'll see that as I make it smaller, you can see 100. You can also see readings at 0. Now, the magic in this is that typically with the RSI, you want to refer to the 70 and the 30 value. So 70 indicates overbought conditions, meaning that price has been going up too long and more than likely sellers are going to step in, or oversold conditions where price has been going down for a while and buyers are more likely to step in. Now, how do you actually use the RSI in your trading? One popular way is to look for a divergence between price action and RSI reading. So divergence just refers to a situation where a currency pair moves in the opposite direction of an indicator. So what we do is we look for areas like this. You can see how price was going down here on Euro AUD. So look where the price was going down. And you always want to refer to price action first. So you can see if we look left, we have an area of support here where price pivoted, but here's another strong area where price pivoted. So if price has been selling off for some time and it's coming to a major reversal zone, we know that we may potentially have a buy opportunity, but we want to be really careful in approaching the level where we're going to buy. So this is where we look for confluence of, for example, divergence. So right here, you can see that price was forming divergence right here. And I'm just going to do a replay. So we'll go ahead and just cut this off and see how price was before it got there. So now you can see that I had some divergence here. And if I simply just do this and kind of stretch it out, I'm going to draw divergence on the bottom of price and I'm going to draw divergence on the top of price. Okay, so that is divergence right there. So this is how I am using the RSI for divergence. You can always just go and Google divergence. And if you click on images from Google, you can find really helpful, handy tools that'll show you examples of divergence for bearish and bullish price action. So now let's go ahead and move on and discuss what time frame is best to trade with the RSI. And I forgot to mention, and now let's just see what happened when price actually came to this area using divergence. So we're going to play it, and now you can see that we got a bounce right off of this area, which was an area of previous reversal. So I have that support there at 1.6214, and you can also see that we had divergence on the indicator. So that is how you want to use it. And basically, you just want to make sure that you are always focused on the overbought and oversold conditions above 70 or 80 preferably, or below 30 and the 20 level. And you want to combine this with strong areas of support and resistance. So for example, here, and look how you had the RSI at or below the 20 level, or it was well below the 30, which is what you want to see. And you want to also look for that when you are shorting the market. For example, here, this was a really good area, but you want to make sure that this was a reversal area. So notice how this was also previous resistance in the past. So this area here where the price turned, and it was also support. And you also have an RSI that is above the 80 level, which is a very strong indication of a short. So that is one of the best ways that you can use the RSI. Very, very simple and a very powerful way to improve your trading. Now you might be wondering, what's the best time frame to actually use the RSI? And I think we'll have some mixed opinions when it comes to this, but I'll just give you my personal opinion as I've grown over the years and my style has changed quite a bit. I'm a scalper and also a swing trader. So I love the RSI on the longer time frame because I feel that it gives you confirmation of powerful moves that you can hold with confidence. But I also love the RSI on the 15-minute time frame when I am scalping. It is such a powerful indicator and it really helps just to give you that extra confirmation and help you feel confident when you're taking the trade. So let me give you an example. So right now I am on the daily of Euro AUD. And let's say, for example, if I wanted to monitor my chart for a potential short opportunity from this reversal zone, one of the things that I would do is wait for price to get to my reversal zone. I would then pull up my RSI. So I'm going to pull up a chart that I use for a strategy called KISS, which is Kenya's instant scalping strategy. You guys have watched me use this over the years, a lot of you, and it basically uses the RSI, stochastic, and MACD. But I just want you to pay attention to the RSI. So one of the things that I'm going to do is I'm going to go to an area on my chart where price was at this zone. So one of the things I want you to notice here is that on May 7th, price came to my support zone at 1.6220. And although this is a downtrend on the daily, this would have been a bit more riskier, but the price had been falling quite a bit over the last 4 days or so, and it fell into a very strong reversal zone. So I'm looking at this zone, and then what I like to do is compare this with the 15-minute chart. Notice that on the 15-minute chart, look at my RSI. My RSI is at the 8 level. That is way below 30 and way below 20. I want you to look at my Bollinger Band as well on the right side, and you'll see that this was a very powerful confirmation where I had a double wick rejection on the 15-minute. My RSI was below the 30 level, and look what happened. This is how much the price went upwards. So this is how you use RSI in your trading. Within that day, price went 106 pips to the upside, gave us a little small pullback, and then continued to rise the second day. So this would have been an excellent scalp, intraday, and short-term swing opportunity. And that is how you would have used the RSI in this situation. So in a nutshell, that is how you use the RSI, or relative strength index. Just a few things to remember as we wrap up. You always want to use RSI in conjunction with other technical confirmations or with fundamental confirmations. You don't want to use it just by itself because that could give you a lot of false signals. I like to pair it best just with simple price action. You can also compare it with other indicators like the Bollinger Band. That is another popular indicator that you can compare the RSI with. And finally, remember to practice proper risk management. You want to always make sure you have some type of protective stop loss order or know how you're going to manage your risk so that you are not making those decisions last minute while you're in a trade and then you end up going against your trading plan. So always have some form of stop loss plan to protect your capital and you'll be just fine. And there you have it, folks. You are now armed with the knowledge to master the RSI indicator. Now all you have to do is go and practice it, stay consistent, document your results, and you will see some improvement in your trading, I'm sure. It's just one extra thing that you could use to take your trading to the next level. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. If you are a new or struggling trader, I encourage you to look at the description of this video and check out everything that we have to offer. We have a complete system that will help you become a consistently profitable trader, and we have an amazing community and lots of hand-holding to help you on your way. So I will see you in the next video. Comment below and let me know how much you enjoyed this video, what you found helpful, maybe other things you'd like to see, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah, I know I got problems, and I don't know where to go. I don't wanna put the blame on you.